Right, if you guys could just pull in your own character
We
thingies, that'd be
can't.
great. Or is that not
No,
doable?
ours
Can't?
don't
For fuck's
exist.
sake. Alright, hang on. Token layer.
You have to pull our characters in.
That is Doo-Doo and Poo-Poo.
Dungeon Master. Beat the dungeon.
I don't want to have to do dungeon stuff. That makes me have to think. And thinking is not my forte in my current condition. Where the fuck did your token just go?
See a token.
Go in there. Why is it not showing the fox? Why are you not working? You're being a sweaty nonce. Fucking work. Stop being Prince Andrew. Start working. Oh, this is your daily reminder that Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce.
So, hey, Gate, what do you think of the picture of Tabby?
Wait, which picture, Tabby? Oh.
Yucky.
Oh. Why is Tabby doing that face? What did you do to that ship?
She was licking the salt off of it, and I was taking it away from her.
Doriel, come on.
What? Yes.
Doriel, enter.
But
Enter.
that face,
Fuck.
that face is just so funny.
Okay, yeah, it really doesn't want to actually have you as a character now. Please.
Oh.
Can we please not have technical difficulties at the first fucking hurdle? Please.
First few
Taking
minutes.
We finally got
everything's,
people here, and now it's all the shit.
Okay, no, we got it.
We got it.
Moogly, moogly, it's all gone to shit.
Hey. It's not gone that to shit.
Hey, look,
Yeah,
there's a
Maya.
toilet
There's a toilet.
right behind the desk.
Step away from the computer for a second.
Okay.
While you sort things out. I'm getting snack.
So, as you approach this little shop, you notice it's fairly bland outside. It looks fairly recently built, but not very sturdily built. Seems more like a pop-up shop than anything else. It hasn't got any windows, but from the doorway you can see sort of a faint glow. There's some crystals bracketing the doorway that are sort of glowing a cyan blue color. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
What you wanna do?
Leroy Jenkins. No, I'm joking.
I was about to say I'm walking up to and I just walk in.
Cool. As you approach the door, the two cyan crystals sort of glow gently, but they don't like do the usual crackle thing of we're about to get killed. They just sort of glow, and sort of as if to acknowledge your presence.
All right then.
Guess I'll fall in after.
Yeah.
Can I investigate the crystal?
Roll me an Arcana check.
An Arcana.
An Arcana.
Arcana.
Roll
Where
me
is the
an
bell?
Anaconda.
My
Where the
anaconda
hell
don't.
Where is my
Anaconda don't.
There we go.
Anaconda ain't got none unless you got buns.
Buns, hunch.
So you rolled a 2. They look pretty.
Pretty.
Hope that helps. Yeah, so as Doriel and Gay enter the shop, actually, what's your passive perceptions, you two?
Mine is 11, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I need to open up my character sheet.
And Gay,
Mine's 12.
12. Well, if we assume 11 and 12, because that does seem about right.
Yeah,
You
mine's
look around
12.
the shop. You look around the shop and you see sort of lots of miscellaneous items. You see some glowing mushrooms. You see some random stuff that's used to make potions and whatnot. on one side of the shop, you see a whole bunch of scrolls and whatnot haphazardly thrown into pots and thrown on shelves. It's a little bit rickety and ragtag, but it does its job. Over on the right, you see a table that's all groaning under the weight of a big cluster of red crystals. They glow. They don't seem to be particularly harmful, but they look cool, and that's the important bit. And there's a counter in the middle, a little U-shaped one, that takes up most of the back wall, and sitting on the side of it is a black cat that just sort of looks at you and sort of mews sort of nonchalantly to itself. It doesn't seem to really care that you're in here. And yeah, those blue crystals. You see a similar glow behind the counter. Ignore the fact that it's purple on the map. I fucked that up. Get off my ass. And as you approach it, it comes to life, and you see a magic-looking blue wizard character that sort of gets up. Sorry, that sort of materializes. He's sort of translucent, so you can kind of see through him, but not really. And he sort of looks around for a moment as if orienting himself. And he goes, "Ah, hello, customers. Please, hello. What can I do for you?"
Your mom. Oh wait, I'm still outside.
Yep. I look
I'm
behind
gonna
me.
go inside.
Terry, did you just say your mum?
It's okay, nobody heard me. I was outside still anyway.
Except for the one that has giant ears.
It's so sad that Cherry's mom died of ligma.
Oof.
That
Get fucking down, Dom Gamer. Anyway, so who wants to respond to Mr. Wizard Man first?
I'm just looking around.
Yeah, same. Just looking around, just seeing what you got.
So you're just going to ignore the Wizard Man who just showed up?
No, I
No, we
I
said
just
out
said
loud.
that.
Yeah,
I said
we're
that
just
out
looking
loud.
around.
Oh, right, okay.
Soraka just
So
slowly
you know what?
walks.
I actively am ignoring this wizard man.
What do you not
Soraka
like
just
blue?
slowly. No.
Right, Zaraka, what are you doing?
I'm slowly walking towards the counter and staring at him.
Okay. Just having a look round now. Well, feel free to have a perusal and everything and anything you could possibly need for potions, magic, and... excuse me, madam, can you please stop staring that intently at me?
Excuse
I
me,
have
sir.
my eyes on you.
Excuse me, sir. What are? Can you tell me about these crystals over here?
Okay, for a brief second, you did sound a bit like Oliver Twist. Excuse me, sir.
Can I have some
These
more?
crystals? Can I have some crystals,
Fuck
please,
off.
sir?
Fuck off.
Anyway, Wizard sort of turns to face you and goes, "Ah, the crystals, yes, they're a wonderful thing. Don't need to light them. They're just a wonderful light source for adventuring, you see. Don't need to use them up. They don't have any adverse effects, as far as I know. They're just very useful little things."
Is there a big crystal on this table?
That's what it is.
Are you asking in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Yes, as the table is. There's a big crystal in the middle. That's the main cluster. There's a few sort of shards that have been broke off. There's one that sort of looks like it would be an ideal size to put in a lantern or on a stick as a torch.
Now, just out of character, is these red ones the purple ones that we've been seeing, or?
You have a ring that glows and does weird things when you're near the crystals that fuck with you. So why don't you tell me?
Well, I'm asking the DM because these don't match the same colored crystals as being described as before. That's why I was making sure these are the same crystals that we've been seeing everywhere.
No. These are different.
Okay. I'm still gonna pick the largest one up.
Well, Zaraka is just going to stare at the guy some more. and all of a sudden she's going to slam one of the purple crystals she took on the counter.
Okay, as you slam the crystal on the counter, the cat sort of jumps a little bit and then hisses at you. And the wizard sort of jumps basically out of his skin. You think that if he was actually there, he'd die of 1d4 scare damage, and sort of looks at you like, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you slamming the things on my desk?"
People in town say that you gave him these crystals, yet I don't see anything of this color in your store.
Oh,
Where
those-
did you get these crystals?
What crystals, sir? Oh, right, the purple ones. He sort of thinks and thought for a minute. Yes. Got those limited item, you see. While I was coming to set up my shop here, I passed this tower. It had some of these purple crystals. They glowed. They looked nice. So I thought I'd sell them as an alternative to candles. You know, trying to get wax and wicks and oils and everything over to a little village like this. It's difficult, you know. So I thought a light source that you did need to do anything with sounded like a great idea.
After you got to explain, I pick up one of these large crystals. I mean, kind of like how these do the same thing.
And that's what the red ones are for. They just glow. No side effects as far as I know.
Then what
Alright,
about
what
the
about-
purple ones?
Yeah. What about the purple ones?
As far as I know, there's no side effects.
Have you heard random stories of people going crazy? And she still stares at him.
I mean,
I'm gonna use
yes,
intimidation.
Are you one of those people, perchance?
Whoa.
She was crazy long before that. I assume.
Can I sneak into the back room?
I'm gonna pick up the
Roll.
big crystal and start walking
Wait,
towards the table.
First, before she does that, can I roll intimidation to get his attention?
You can try to get his attention, yes, but you're not rolling intimidation for it.
Darn.
You can roll charisma.
Charisma?
Yeah, just general purpose charisma.
General charisma.
So how heavy are these crystals? Like the big cluster of them?
A big cluster is sort of hefty, but not like ridiculous. It's kind of like having a bag of sugar in your hand.
Can I pick up the whole chunk?
Can your character lift 50 kilograms fairly easily? Hang on. Just got to check something. Hang on. Kilograms to pounds. Just remember, you guys are fucking Yanks. 50 kilograms is about 110 pounds. Can your character lift that easily?
How much does the fox child weighs?
I think let's just say 150.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Then yes.
Okay, but picking it up easily.
I picked them up easily and threw them on my shoulder and held them there.
If that's the case, then do a strength check, maybe?
I suppose. No. You pick up the red crystal cluster. The wizard sort of gives you a side eye and goes, No, don't take the whole thing. Don't be selfish. And while you're doing that, Yakko, roll me Sleight of Hand.
I have +5 modifier.
Cool. And while you're doing that, Gate, sorry, what were you going to say?
I start rotating the crystal over to find the biggest piece that's coming off of it. And then I ask, can I grab this one here?
Okay, so I rolled a 20.
Okay, right, I'll get to that in just a moment. Sorry. Right, okay, Gay. Well, as long as you put the rest of it down, I don't see why not.
All right. I
The
break.
wizard seems almost uninterested, just sort of feels kind of intimidated by the Zaraka in front of him. Anyway, right,
I'm going-
Yaka. You managed to pick the lock relatively easily and silently, so the wizard is completely oblivious to you opening the door.
I have a question. Where is this tower you speak of?
While you're inside of the room.
Tower. Sorry, give me a moment. Where did I see it? Yeah, and I got to try and remember if I can find the picture that I wrote. Hang on, or picture that I cannot find the picture. Right, I believe. He says, sort of furrowing his brow. Trying to stall for time while I find where the.
I'm going to break
fuck I
off
put
that
this
piece of
thing.
crystal.
Sure, that's fine. It breaks off relatively easily. The crystal itself is quite brittle, and as you break off a piece, it sort of, as you shatter the bit off, it sort of crackles with a little bit of red lightning, but it's more for show. It looks really cool, if nothing else. Anyway, while you're doing that, there was like, yes, towards the south. Yes, it's south from here. It's about half a day's walk. It's a big castle. I will warn you though, this castle, it's I may have got these purple crystals relatively easily, but there are a few traps there, you see. Not everyone can get these, that's why I can sell them. Well, used to sell them. I don't anymore.
Alright.
No, it's just this this village isn't the only place that's complained about them. It's, as far as I know, there's no. What the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
Emergency alert.
The emergency
It's an
alert.
Amber Alert.
Oh shit! Is that a problem?
No.
It's usually when someone gets kidnapped and the police are looking for the vehicle with specifications of it and message that gets sent to everyone's phones.
It happens all the time. Don't worry.
It happens way far too often than we'd like to admit.
You see,
Yeah.
it happens so often that they send the message throughout the entire state, even if it's on the other side of state. So it's
Right.
yeah,
They
it's
see,
stupid.
they see in the UK, if someone gets stabbed, we tend to just sort of go, "Oh, fair enough then," and then carry on with the day.
Same here.
This is stabbing. This is a
Hey,
child
sir,
kidnapping.
can I get this big crystal that just broke off? If I help you smash the rest of these into smaller chunks.
No. It can stay as one big chunk. It's
Right.
entertainment for people. They get to, there's a little hammer there. They get to break off their own piece. It's a fun attraction.
Ah, I see.
But if you could please just put the rest of it down, please.
DM.
Yes.
I'm going to do something I probably shouldn't do.
Drop it and crack it all.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to put it down, but I want to see how much strength I do without thinking about it.
Sorry? Sorry, what was that, please? Can you repeat it?
I said I'm putting it down, but I'm too distracted with the crystal in my other hand. I just absolutely, put that much strength into putting the other crystal down on the table.
Roll me sleight of hands.
Sleight of hand?
Or dexterity. What thing sounds dexterous?
Sleight of hand is dexterity.
Go for that then. Yeah, roll dexterity. 8. Right. Sorry, what do we roll this for? Is it just to see if you don't drop the thing?
No, just how much strength I put into it.
Sorry, I still don't understand.
So, like, instead of, gently putting it down to
dropping it pretty much.
I think
Oh,
they're
okay.
wanting to accidentally break it or treat it like a newborn baby.
Right, I understand. So you drop it a little bit, but so a couple of shards sort of break off, but the main mass seems to have just about stayed together as it wobbles a little bit on the table.
How much for this crystal?
If you don't take any, if you don't touch anything else, you can just have the thing, please.
Ah,
He says
excellent.
with a bit of a sigh.
And I smile a very toothy grin.
Hippo smile.
Anyway, while this is going on, Yakko, you've managed to lockpick your way into what looks like a very badly kept together little one-person bedroom. The bed seems used, so you do holograms use beds? We don't know. There's a wardrobe with one set of robes, and they're a little bit whiffy.
What's this box right here?
That box there is something I forgot to delete from it before I made the map, so it's a bit of flaw. Oh, sorry, no, I remember. That's a chimney.
Oh. Anything in the chimney?
A bit of soot-like.
I put some soot in my pocket just in case.
Well done, you have acquired some soot.
Alright, let me just write this down. You laugh now, but it's gonna come in handy later.
I mean, I'm glad you at least didn't immediately attempt to eat it, because it would probably just turn into like the cinnamon challenge thing from 5 years ago.
Oh, God.
Oh fuck! Has it really been 5 years?
Or something like that. It's been a
At
while.
least it's not the fucking stupid ass Tide challenge. That's even more dangerous.
No. That's not a challenge. That is a good idea. Have you seen how things have been lately? Fucking eat detergent.
See, that's not a challenge. That is evolution.
It's also a nice, friendly alternative to Dignitas. Anyway, so, okay, Yaka, you have found soot. Gate, you have found a big crystal thing, and also earned the wizard's concern and mildest contempt. Zaraka and Doriel.
Yeah.
Right, so hang on, quick thing. For Doriel, the wizard sort of scrolls down a rough area where the castle is and goes, right, it's the purple crystals came from this location. There's some traps there. There's a couple little bits. It's nothing too serious. You seem like competent adventurers. He
I
says,
just
not
look up at
100% sure.
Zaraka. Thank you
And
for
she
this
just-
information.
Zaraka is just going to stare at the guy again, and this time, instead of interrogating him about the crystal, he's going, "What other magic items do you have here besides these crystals?"
The wizard sort of looks around at the place, sort of as if wondering if you have eyes. Well, you can see as well as I do. We've got some ingredients for potions. We've got some scrolls for how to make the potions. It's a magic shop. It's got little bits of everything.
So you're more like a witch type of magic instead of magical items.
Hey, no. I will not have you besmirch the good name of magic using and wizardry by referring to me as a witch. Witches live in bogs and peatlands. Wizards live in society. There's a big difference. Thank you.
I got an idea.
I thought witches were girls. And
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna boys.
No. That is a misconception because of a few of the famous ones. No. Witches tend to be in bogs and peatlands. Wizards tend to be in sort of society in urban areas. Warlocks tend to be in graveyards doing their own dead thing. That's their problem. And other magic and sorcerers tend to be in the short bus because they're not very bright.
Short bus.
I'm gonna bend over and look at the bottom shelf over here.
Oh, you
So
want
you
to bend
got-
over too, darling? Sorry, anyway.
Bend over.
Oh no, I'm just gonna see the reaction of the wizard. That's all.
Famous porn director, Mr. Dover.
So bending over, looking at the bottom shelf, tail up. Do you have any books on making armor?
We don't have any
Especially-
books at all. We have scrolls. For armor? No.
But this is a fucking bookshelf here.
And as I said
Wait.
at the beginning, scrolls are piled up haphazardly on there. It's a
Wait,
scroll shelf. It's a scroll shelf.
Do you have a random red crystal on your desk that you have right now?
Wizards.
Or are they just on the main table over there? I'm asking you as a DM.
They're only on the main table. The little table, sorry, the desk, it's basically just got the cat and the stone thing that's projecting the wizard's image.
Okay. I was gonna... Never mind.
What are we going to do?
If he had a crystal, I was gonna take it and throw it at Gate's ass.
You just want to throw something at Gate's ass.
While he was bending over.
Are you trying to see if it bounces off?
Yes.
There's a pen and there's a quill and an ink pot.
Nah, not good enough.
Okay, fine.
I'm looking for
Those-
scrolls on how to make healing potions.
Real quick, Yakko has checked himself into bed. I've got to answer this phone call.
Okay, so Yakko's just broken into someone else's bed and is sleeping. Fair enough. Just let me know when you're back, alright?
Sounds all right.
So, do you have anything over the counter items?
Over the counter items. Well, there's nothing behind here, but there's everything in the shop.
Raise an
Well,
eyebrow.
What do you
Don't
have
say
that
it.
will increase fire?
Increase fire.
Either natural fire or magical fire. Anything that'll increase its range and effectiveness.
Well, if you'd like some natural fire, you can always find a couple of sticks and rub them together. We tend to do magical fire here. We are a magical shop. What part of this are you not quite getting?
No, I got it. But
Clearly not.
let's just say, do you have anything that'll increase fire in general?
Increase fire how? Like, make it burn brighter? Make it burn different colors? Make it burn different ways? What?
Make it burn hotter.
Make it burn hotter. Hang
On
on
a
a
face
moment.
plant.
Right, the wizard sort of steps off of the stone plinth. That sort of starts walking over to the bookshelves with scrolls on it. He sort of walks straight through Doriel, and the sensation is like static electricity sort of coursing
I
through you
just
for a
shiver
moment.
a little bit.
Yeah. Wizard sort of comes over to the corner, sort of reaches to like a back corner that looks a little bit singed, and pulls out a single scroll. Well, I don't know how many times you can use it, but we've got a scroll here that lets you cast more fire. Would that do you?
Oh, yes.
Yes, fantastic, he says, sort of skipping back over. That'll be 5 gold pieces, please.
How many of those do you have?
Oh, just the one. Just the one. They seem to be quite popular and very volatile, he says, looking back at the singed and scorched marks on the wall from where it used to be.
Perfect, because I am as volatile as I can get with fire.
Please take it out of my shop.
Okay, here's your 5.
Thank you, thank you. He hands you the bit of paper sort of very gingerly and very delicately, as if he was holding a bomb.
Let me know when he's back at the counter.
Yeah, we'll do. And he turns to you, Dora. Ah, so you're after health potions, were you?
Yes. I'd like to be able to make someone go if we're ever in any pinch.
You're after more than just the bottles. You're after a recipe. That I can do. That I can do. He says, coming over to one of the pots and pulling out sort of a small and fairly unassuming looking bit of paper. And he sort of unfurls it a bit. He unfurls it to sort of show you, and it's like it's kind of like those old style cookbooks where it doesn't quite tell you the amounts, but it gives you like a rough idea, so you can probably like eyeball it and figure it out. Yeah, it's not perfect, but here's something for you. It's the best I have at the moment, I'm afraid. Let's say 1 gold piece for this.
All right.
He says,
I
rolling it
give
back up.
him 1 gold piece.
Cool. You now have a recipe to make a very minor healing potion. It can heal 1d2.
That's better than nothing.
Woo! We'll just say, would you like some actual health potions for your travel? Because I assume you're not asking about that castle just for sightseeing, are you?
Gave you that idea.
You seem like the sort of group that would run headlong into it. I'd recommend some health potions. It doesn't look like any of you are the medical sort.
Tilt's head.
Wasn't there 4 of you? He says, sort
I
of
look
wandering behind the
around and
counter.
I'm like, I don't see Yakko.
Oh, maybe they went to the bathroom.
If he's urinating in my shop, I swear to the higher powers.
I do have a question for you, sir.
Yes, what is your question? You
I raise up
Big-
my arm,
big blue person.
engage my blade on my arm. You have anything that could do something like this, but to a regular sword?
Ooh, made it glow. I mean, we can
More
have
than
some
just
blue,
glow.
I mean, we can make some blue crystals if you'd like. They probably glow like that.
Well, not just glow.
Well, what do they do?
DM, is there any sort of liquid nearby?
Is there any sort of liquid nearby? Well, besides Yakko's implied piss, not really, no. Actually, no. Over here, there's some cauldrons. A couple of them have something bubbling away, but you're not sure what it is.
Is there any fruit?
I mean,
No, there's no fruit in here. No, this is a magic shop. They have like
Okay,
weird stuff like eyes of newts and.
Is he able to feel textures, temperature?
Mm.
All right, I'll
Well,
flat out ask: are you able to feel temperature?
I mean, I'm a person, so I'd imagine so. Yes.
Touch the flat side of my blade.
Oh, are you just sort of presenting, or are you just trying to hit him with it?
No, I'm presenting it to him.
Okay. He sort of looks at it for a moment, and sort of as if talking to an idiot, puts his hand and just waves it through the sword back and forth a few times. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not actually here. Is it meant to be cold, warm?
Ice.
Ah, cold. Right.
Yeah.
Right. We don't have anything that does that, but
Any type of scrolls on information on how to?
Actually, there was someone at this castle. He was doing some research or whatever, and apparently you found something about the ice-looking sword thing there. Actually, that might be worth investigating. Apparently there's more than just those purple crystals in this castle. Might be worth a look.
out of character, am I gonna be able to get my ice sword back?
Are you going to be able to get your ice sword back? It
Yes.
looks like you might have some competition.
So, what else can you tell us about this tower? Any odd things about it?
Define odd.
I point to. Fuck, what was your name again? Zaraka. I gestured to Zaraka. This kind of odd.
I mean, there are some brothels in New Mahara that might be that kind of odd, but this castle wasn't. No.
No, I'm more advanced than a brothel.
Yes, I can. I can tell. I don't know what this voice is meant to be. At this point, it's sort of a mix between Queen and
Yoda.
Yeah, something like that.
That's what it sounds like. It.
That works. That works. Like I said, I can't do
Like,
voices very well. Got to keep it quiet.
like, how old is it? And if there's any, let's say, monsters around it?
Well, I'm not an archaeologist, so I don't know how old it is. It looks run down. Some monsters. A shark here, a skeleton there.
A shark in a tower?
There was something in the basement, but I didn't really want to investigate, you see. I don't like going when I'm not wanted. I saw some purple crystals near the entrance. I took them and then ran away before it got too interesting. Although I do remember a moat. And I think I saw a fin poking out of it.
What are in these cauldrons over here?
Well, occasionally, well, sometimes we have people coming in wanting to try out new cauldrons, you know, like people like to cook up new potions, new brews. And, well, I say that they can try some of them if they feel like it. So, your guess is as good as mine. They don't smell, they don't break the cauldrons, so they're just kind of there for aesthetics.
I'm gonna poke the liquid with my blade.
With your blade.
Yeah, with my ice blade, just poke, poke, poke.
Okay. As you poke it, it sort of bubbles a little bit from the sudden cold, and it smells fucking foul. It smells putrid. Smells like rotten, maggot-infested meat.
I deactivate my blade. Oh my god.
Oh, Jack. Well, I'm so glad I can't smell from here.
Oh. Does the cat have any reaction to the smell?
I mean, yeah, the cat sort of rushes off of the desk and sort of runs out the door.
Do you have any windows? Windows. Where are the windows?
There are no windows. There is only a door.
Kicks the door open.
Okay.
Oh.
Lovely.
Trying to ignore the smell. Like,
question, Gate. When you vomited, did the visor come out the way first, or were you just sort
yes,
of or have you just got like a bunch of puke behind the glass?
The visor automatically engages and disengages in cases like this.
Okay.
I mean, the freaking visor parts ways for me to eat with it on.
Okay, so you're not a vomit fish bowl at the moment. This is good.
No, this is all over the floor though.
Well, it's outside the shop, so the wizard doesn't seem to care. Anyway, Dory, you were going to say something.
I was going to ask about alchemy sets.
Alchemy? Alchemy sets? What do you mean by alchemy sets?
Supplies to make the potions with.
I
guess they're called something else different here than around my home.
We don't have any what I think you're talking about here at the moment. We've got the pieces, yeah, the components, but we don't have the way to mix them together. I think it's just a case of mixing in whatever you have. I mean, if you have a tankard, that would work. Maybe a glass bottle if you're feeling fancy. Maybe a wine glass or a goblet if you've been to the tavern lately. He sort of pulls out a little burlap baggie with some miscellaneous bits, and it sort of plonks it on the counter. Hey, you can have that if you'd like. That'll help you make one or two of them. Try it out, see what you think, and then come back here for some actual potions.
Alright. I grab the bag and I look inside of it.
Inside of it, you see a couple of frog's legs, a few random bits of flora and fauna, and what looks like moss, but you're not quite sure, and some red dye, as in food colouring sort of thing.
I'm gonna walk back in. I am taking care of that.
Like, you're gonna take care of the cauldron.
Yep, dragging it outside.
Cool. Right, hang on. Right, as your past perception is 12, right?
Yeah.
As you drag the cauldron towards the door, you notice the blue crystals by the door start to crackle. And the wizard sort of pipes up, no, don't take it outside. No, don't do that. You will regret it.
Anything to get rid of the smell then?
Will you rather keep the smell inside the shop, scaring away customers, or do you want someone to take care of it since you're physically incapable of doing it? Since you phase through the...
I think it would be best for all involved if you just didn't take the cauldron outside. Well, I'm not really here, you see. I'm a projection, you see. I have about 4 other shops around. Yes. Well,
but
being
if you
just
ever come to the shop,
let me finish, will you? Well, not being here, I have some loss prevention. If you take that outside, you will be vaporized.
how much for the cauldron?
50 gold pieces.
Can it be returned?
No refunds.
Shrewd businessman.
Yep.
Well, I never
I'm
said
just
I was
gonna leave
a
it.
good businessman.
Just gonna leave it there then. You know what? Have at it then.
Yeah, reasonable.
So, hey wizard, these red crystals that idiot number 2 was asking about, are they fire-based magic or electric-based magic?
God, I hope not. No. I don't know what they are, to be honest with you. I just know that they're red and they glow, and well, when I touch them, I don't explode, so they can't be that bad, surely.
Then she's gonna pick one shard up and put it in her mouth and eat it.
You intend to eat it?
Yes.
Roll me Constitution with advantage.
Doriel is
chance.
immediately running over like a mom trying to get something out of a baby's mouth that he shouldn't have in his mouth.
Constitution 824. Okay, you bite into it. It's a fucking rock. You go, ow, my teeth, and then take it out of your fucking mouth.
Well, I guess we can tell that it's not explosive.
Right, hold that thought for a moment. Yakko, you appear to be back.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, just letting you know, since you've left, Gay has made the whole shop smell like putrid death. Zaraka has just tried to eat a red stone. Doriel has found a recipe for a really crappy mana potion. And,
I'm currently outside, just getting away from the smell.
Yeah.
I walk out of the room very noisily. And I go, thank you for your hospitality. Your bed is incredibly comfortable. And I start to walk out.
You're not going to react to the smell? At all?
I've made worse smells, buddy.
Made worse.
The wizard sort of looks around at you, regards you for a moment.
I made your bed, but if it has its own unique scent now, I have no liability.
I didn't think beds were litter boxes.
You're not molting, are you?
Finally out of the bathroom, I see.
You're not molting, are you?
I plead the fifth.
Molting? I mean shedding.
The wizard sort of just sighs. And then just sort of mumbles under his breath, I hope the lava gets to you, furry fuck. No. Anyway, is there anything else?
No,
I don't
I was
think
just
so.
testing to see if these had any explosive capabilities. It does not.
Well, you kind of just put it in your mouth, so that'll be a gold piece, please.
Okay, if I'm gonna give you a gold piece, How much can I get for a lot more?
If you give me 20 gold pieces, you can have the lot.
Okay, I'll give you 20 gold pieces for the entire chunk.
If it gets you out of my shop, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna pocket everything, and I'm gonna walk out.
You're
With
gonna
my-
pocket a £110 big old red crystal.
Yeah, on the back of my backpack.
Roll me a strength check. You try to heft the thing up off the table. It slips out your grip, and you've now got a bunch of random red shards all over the fucking floor.
Perfect. I'm gonna pick everything up.
Okay. The
And-
wizard looks unhappy as he sort of points towards the door and goes, "How about you go investigate that castle now?" He says rather pointedly.
Maybe I will.
Also, you two don't look that way.
Sorry?
I tell the two coming out, don't look this way.
Oh, you've actually scribbled the green. Well done. You fucking child.
I look at the wizard, apologize for my companions being absolutely fucking dumbasses, and then just walk out.
I would say come again, but please don't come back. He
See you
says,
next week.
And as soon as you get manage to get across the threshold to the door, it sort of slams shut behind you, and the little sign that was out front sort of flips to say closed.
I just stare at every single one of them like a disappointed mom.
I tilt my head, looking down.
I got a lot of shiny rocks.
Shall we go to the big castle?
Yes.
Yes.
Castle.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
say anything.
chock full of
I just
energy
stare
now
at
after
them.
all that sleeping.
What was that? What was that, Cherry?
Oh, I said I'm absolutely ready. I'm chock full of energy after all the sleeping.
Oh right, yeah, because you nixed fucking beds. Okay. So this is going very similarly to how the last campaign went, and you know what? This is fine.
2 items and significantly less items.
Wait a minute. Why is there a line, like there's a seam missing in the ground there?
My whole screen is just black.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that is because I didn't actually uncover that bit entirely properly. Hang on.
There we go.
Better?
Now we're thinking with portals.
Better?
There you go. Better.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, I remember this map.
Yep.
There we go.
I think I accidentally took the bridge out because I'm so heavy.
I think that's gonna be my job at this point.
I'm gonna attempt to walk along the edge of the rails because that's cute. Like,
Oh, right,
I'm
okay.
walking on the rails.
Oh, I see. So you kind of like balance on the side.
Yeah.
Roll me dexterity. Sorry, no. Roll me acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay.
I am skimming the water.
What's my acrobatics?
You're skimming the water.
Yeah, like looking at the water, seeing if there's anything in the water.
There we go.
Okay. Cool. You waddle along quite happily, sort of along it. It crumbles slightly, but not in like a way that is a particular concern.
Just living my best fox life.
Hang on. As you approach the middle bit of the bridge bit, you see that the stone has crumbled, and there's sort of some rocks on the bottom, sort of jutting out of the moat, and you notice that there is a makeshift wooden bridge in its place. And you
This
also
seems fine.
see, quite concerningly, to your left, a dark mound which is you're pretty sure is a body at the bottom of the moat.
That's concerning.
My mind wanders and thinks, would any of the recipes in my cookbook cover a water corpse?
What?
Cover a
Well-
water corpse.
You
Waste
wanna
not,
cook.
want not.
Cook in a corpse.
See, where is it?
How prolific is your cookbook, and does it involve standard cannibalism?
The cookbook I got was the one that I think it was Doriel. Was it you who got it for me last round at the library, or was it Zoraka?
It was. I found you a book. Yes.
Okay, yeah. That was a plant-based cookbook.
Okay, so plant-based cookbook, I'm going to assume doesn't involve much cannibalism.
No.
Right.
No.
People
I'm
are
gonna use-
No,
not
I'm just really stupid.
people are not plants, although you might be a bit of a vegetable.
I'm gonna use perception on this bridge to see if it's sturdy enough to carry my weight.
How heavy is your character?
I had my weight somewhere, but I can't find my original sheet.
Chunky. I mean, hang on, like your base. We've both gone with your Warforged, right? So, sort of fleshy, metally, heavy bits, yeah.
Yeah,
We shall assume something like 500 pounds.
that sounds fair. That sounds
Cool.
fair.
Your
So-
body is a weapon. Just stand on people and they die.
So you look at the wooden bridge.
Got a
You
perfect
ascertain
perception.
that will it hold your weight? Probably. Probably? Question mark.
Damn, what does that
Oh,
tell
right.
about you,
Roll
Celeste?
21. Okay. It will probably give before you manage to get across. And because of that perception, actually, hang on. You also notice, sort of knocking around, there are sharks in this moat.
Oh, there's sharks down there.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see something here. So, I could jump it.
Are you trying to do a jumpy?
Yep, my movement is what?
Your movement
30
is 30
feet.
feet, I believe, yes.
So that falls well within the mark. You know,
Well-
even giving myself a little bit of a.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
can you jump 30 feet, though?
You know, that's something we never discussed.
Yeah, that's, hang on. Right, movement. I'm going to say, hang on. Okay, I'm just quickly checking
Doggo,
something.
shut up.
Special types of movement. Movement through right, climbing, swimming, and crawling. Jumping. Your strength determines how far you can jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So what's your strength at?
14.
So you can jump 14 feet.
Okay, let's do some math here. So, I'll be a foot short unless if I take it from here. Motherfucker. Yeah, I can make it if I jump off from that rock that's connected to the bridge.
So you have to sort of time the jump very, very well.
Yep, so if I start from here, that's 10 feet there running start.
Yep.
And then 15 feet here.
Okay. Do you want to do that then?
Yes. Because I'm not going to be the asshole that breaks the bridge. Because of my fat ass.
Here's the thing. With all of my armor on, is the bridge strong enough to hold me?
We'll figure that out in just a second. So, Gate, you do your leap. You do it. Well, I mean, you describe it.
Come back, get into a runner pose. All right, see you on the other side. And I just balls the wall, sprint, jump off this rock, and land in the center of the bridge on the other side.
Well, I don't think the jump mechanic covers balls in wall, but it seems like you make it. Actually, roll me athletics with advantage.
Athletics. Oh, with advantage.
With advantage. No, you don't need to roll it twice. It does 2 numbers anyway.
Yeah.
You make it fairly easily, actually. Like a little bit of a stumble, but you don't fall into the shark water. This is good.
Yay, already to a good start.
Yeah. Right, Doriel, to answer your question, roll me perception.
Alright.
I'm thinking about it. I need to actually add that weight into my character
11.
sheet somewhere.
Okay. Right, Dora, quick thing. Your background is noble, right?
Yes.
Does that mean you didn't spend a lot of time in mines?
In mines? No.
Yeah, like, okay. Fair enough. So
I spent a lot of time in restaurants.
Okay.
And inns and hotels.
Okay, so you sort of have a look at this wooden bridge. You think probably. You're not 100% sure because your background isn't really with construction, but it feels pretty solid. But I imagine you probably give it a couple of test stomps, and it seems to creak slightly, but it doesn't seem to sway or budge or anything.
I grab onto one of the sides and I slowly walk across.
Okay. Fair enough. While Doriel's doing that, Yakko and or Zaraka, are you going to be trying to do this in tandem, or are you going to wait your turn?
Who's on the bridge right now?
It's currently Doriel.
What do I have to roll to run and try to jump to the middle of the bridge and then jump off again to the other side?
Right.
You are trying to break the bridge.
I guess roll me athletics.
I hope you fail a fallen with me, Ross.
And I'm going to say with disadvantage.
Damn
because
it!
Doriel's going to be trying to. Oh wow, okay. Yakko, where are you in all of this?
I'm on the rock.
You just on a
I've been
rock.
staring at the corpse the whole time.
Okay. So you just sort of stood there on a rock, just looming over, looking at dead guy, like licking your lips, maybe.
What can I say? I'm a wild animal, and my instincts get the better of me sometimes.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Right. I'm watching everybody cross the bridge, and I'm thinking, I should probably cross the bridge.
Right. So
does
while you
that roll from last time carry over, and can I still walk along the edge to the end, or do you want me to roll?
Well, you got to about halfway, and Zaraka's decided to try something dumb. So, Zaraka, describe what you're doing.
Pretty much, as everyone is trying to go across the bridge, Zaraka just ups and runs across the brick part of it and jumps into the center of the bridge and then does another jump to the other side.
Zaraka, how heavy are you?
Let me look at this sheet if I put it on there. I don't know. Let's see. But I have at least 150 pounds of crystal.
On top of your body weight. How tall are you?
Let's say about 260 or so. Maybe even 270.
Ah.
270 plus 150 pounds of crystal.
So
No, that's total.
So you're just trying to do like a just like a massive leap into the middle and then carry that momentum onto the end.
Yes.
Right. Okay. As you land in the middle of the bridge and leap off of it, the bridge collapses. Collapses to the wood collapses so that the only recourse for Doriel and Yakko is the rubble below. Doriel and Yakko, both of you, roll me acrobatics or athletics, whichever you'd prefer.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna go acrobatics because my athletics is 0, but my acrobatics is 5.
That's part.
I am fucking terrible. I did athletics because that's strength.
Oh.
And I just rolled 6 twice.
Well, piss. Okay. Okay. So Yakko was kind of already on the rocks anyway, so just kind of stays where he is and then managed
Am
to
I
crawl
about
up
to
the
fucking
rest of
wrestle a goddamn shark?
That's a good question. So Yakko, you've just about made it across the bridge. So well done there. Doriel, you evidently did not notice until the wood had already given way beneath you. You're now in the water. Can you swim?
With everything on? No.
With everything on? No.
Yep.
Okay.
I am now frantically trying to take off my armor.
Oh, darling. Right, okay, so, okay, while you're doing that, the shark is very confusedly sort of looking at, this very heavy weight, and it is not quite sure how to react to it. I will just say, like, you're not right in the middle of it, sort of, you're about 10 feet under the water, but through the murky water, you can sort of feel, you can feel the banks beneath you, and you can sort of feel where the edge is.
After
If that helps.
I try walking towards the way that I was going before.
Okay, roll me strength.
Just normal strength or not a strength saving
Just normal
throw?
strength. Just
Alright.
roll me for strength.
Can I distract the shark?
The shark is confused at the moment.
Yeah, shark's just confuzzled right now.
Okay, well, like, what if I really want to fight the shark?
And you are welcome to jump in and fight the shark, and I'll even give you advantage on the first hit because it's confused.
Alright.
Right, Doriel Doriel manages to scramble out of the moat. Yakko, do you want to describe what you're doing?
Alright, well, I have a very strong set of legs, and so I leap very, very hard until I land right on top of where the shark is, trying to hit it on the head. I don't know if I succeed or not.
Question, are you trying to kill your character?
No.
Okay.
But I am trying to, like, fight everything.
Okay.
Apparently, okay, what's my current hit points? I've got 11.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
To be fair, last time we did this campaign, I started with 5, so.
And you kept on eating everything until you got close to 1
You
HP.
guys are. Yeah, I remember Gumby was desperately trying to figure out a way to just give me at least like 0.5 of 1 at one point.
Right, so this shark deals 2d8 plus 4 piercing damage on 1 hit, and it can hit twice in one go.
Cool.
Oh my god.
So what do I roll to see what kind of damage I inflict upon leaping onto its head?
Well, what sort of attack would you be going for?
I do not know what the name of any of these attacks are. Let's see what was generated.
Okay.
Am
I
I
have a
gonna have to
feeling one
go
of
into
us.
the fucking water again to save his ass?
It makes
Right.
two of us.
So I don't see any attack names here. So well, I've got two small daggers, so I'll use those. But initially, I'm just trying to like crack its skull with my boots and sheer force of my body weight being pummeled at Mach 9.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm successful, but
Well, I don't know how to deal with this. Okay, so right, roll to hit.
any modifiers or just the d20?
Your strength modifier.
Okay.
Thankfully, a hunter shark has an armor class of 12, so should be relatively simple.
Do I even have any strength? Okay, I've got 0 strength.
Piss.
Oh my
So roll
god.
higher than 12.
Oh.
16.
Okay. So, as you jump onto the shark, sort of, I guess, feet first because you're trying to break his head, you land a fairly solid hit on it. Roll a d8. You know what, I'll even call it a sneak attack, so it was too busy being distracted by the Doriel basically clanging around like a cowbell under there.
I got a 6.
Yep.
You deal 12 damage to the fucking shark. It looks mad. How many of you intend to jump in and try and help with this?
I will.
My character is afraid of water, so nope, not for me.
I walk over, I pull out my light crossbow, and I tend to shoot it.
Right. Roll initiative, please. Hang on a second. Hang on. Where is the thing?
Hey,
to
it's
let me do
food!
this?
Initiative.
I don't actually. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out how to get the initiative thingy up.
Oh, here it is.
I mean, apparently people do have shark steak. That is a thing.
I mean, some people also. Oh, there we go. Turn order. Right. So, hang on. So, how do I add? Okay, so
Two plus
Doriel's
two.
19.
Gate needs to re-roll.
Doriel's rolled. You rolled twice now.
The first one didn't go through.
Oh, wait. Yakko, do you want to roll quickly?
Yeah, sure. Oh, am I rolling a d20 or a d8?
D20.
You're rolling initiative. Oh, right, I'm going to need to just add this. This is fine. $19. Okay, some very good rolls here. And the hunter shark.
We tie.
Nice.
I'm trying to find the initiative thing on here so I can just click it, and I can't find it.
It's on the
It's-
character sheet.
Yeah, in between speed
Right.
and armor class.
That piece of shit. Got it.
Just make sure you have your token selected. Okay, you're dead last.
Oof.
At least it's on that one.
True.
Right, I forgot to note. Numerically descending. There we go. Right, so Yakko's dealt first blood. The shark is very fucking disoriented. Doriel, what are you doing?
I'm attacking it with my crossbow, so I don't have to go for a distance.
Okay. Do you need to roll to hit?
I'm pretty sure I just click this.
Okay, yep. 15 hits. So how much damage is it? So describe it.
I aim for the body without hitting Yakko. So
Okay.
the thing is I don't know where Yakko is.
I'm standing on its head right now.
Because I'm aiming for the eye.
Okay.
Yeah, you're really close.
All right. Well, I'm on its spine now. I'm walking onto its spine.
Okay. Right, so you deal 9 to it. Cool. You poke the bugger right in its eye. It sort of roars in pain and sort of starts flailing a bit. Yakko, roll me acrobatics.
+5. Okay.
+5 is pretty spice.
12.
Okay. As it flails around, you sort of try and stay on its back as best you can. I imagine, like, how'd you try and stay on a shark's back?
I have my 2 daggers in both hands, and I plunge them into its neck, and I'm trying to use that as like a riding grip.
Okay, roll me d20 to see if that hits.
15.
Yep, that hits. They sink in nice and deep. That's a pretty firm grip. You're not coming off it. Do you want to quickly roll how much damage those daggers deal?
Giggity.
Why giggity?
That's just
My
a Ross
daggers
thing to
have
say.
My dagger's stats are +5 attack damage and 1d4 +3 for damage type. I don't know what those even mean, so I'm just gonna roll a d20.
I think the +5 is to hit, and then the D is how many sides on the dice, and then the plus is how much damage it deals base.
Do you want me to roll a d6 or a d20?
Well, it's damage, so whatever the dice is for a dagger. So I think a D6 is what you said, right?
D4 +3.
Then you roll a D4 +3. Okay, you deal 7 damage to the shark. It is not a happy sharky.
What life does it have left?
As far as so hang on, so 12 + 9 + 7. You're no zoologist, but it looks over half dead. I'm not giving you specifics. No, I'm not just telling you all the stats on it. Fuck off. Figure it out.
All right.
Right, Gate,
My
you're
turn?
up. Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see. Let me get a good view of the map here. I am going to run to the edge of the bridge. I'm going to jump with my blade and extend my blades at the same time as I'm jumping. And I'm going to sink them into the shark's back.
2 shark riders.
Right. Question. How tall are you?
I am 8 feet.
So 8 foot tall, bright blue, glowing
I think
swords.
I think you'll do more damage by just sitting on it.
Right.
And 500 pounds.
And 500 pounds. Right, Gate. Roll me acrobatics to see if you end up landing on the shark in the first place.
Bet.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Yes. Okay, so as you leap, you've got the angle just about right. So I guess you prepare your sword ready to plunge into it and roll to hit with your sword.
All right.
Yep. Right, describe it.
So as I'm up in the air, blades come out. As soon as I get closer, I plunge both of them into the shark's back and hold on.
Yep, and they both.
And I'm also freezing it as it's deep inside of its body.
They both plunge in
Thank you.
quite happily. So roll for damage on those knives.
Oh wait, is that it?
No, that's to roll if it hits. They've already hit.
Well, what he rolled looks like it was. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I clicked
Well,
on
As
the.
you're busy rolling,
you click on it?
Oh wait, it's
Damage
okay.
type.
It's the. Yeah. Oh, okay, so. Okay.
Sorry, Yakko, what were you trying to say?
One.
As you're rolling, I quip, "Howdy, neighbor. Lovely weather we're having today, isn't it?" While we're both swinging, dangling by our blades.
6. And what was freezing damage?
Sorry?
What was freezing damage?
Freezing damage is a type of damage.
Yeah, that's the damage type for my blades that's inside the fish as well.
Correct, yes, that's the type of damage it deals instead of piercing damage.
So it's 1d8 plus 6. I'm reading this right. Alright,
You need
gotta do
to
slash.
do R/. You're trying your best, bless you.
6.
You deal 9 to it. Okay.
Is that per blade, or is that for both of them put together?
Sorry?
Wrist blades.
That is for both of them.
Okay.
Excuse me.
In this instance, I'm going to say because you're using them mainly to hold on instead of trying to deal some damage. So hang on, so...
I'm in hope of freezing this thing from the inside out.
Either way, it is looking very fucking injured. It is not looking happy.
And what's the damage from a 500-pound mass hitting the object?
I'll say 1d6 bludgeoning.
About potential dinner coming up.
1d6. Just a 1d6.
Yep, 1d6.
Crit.
Okay.
That's 6.
So, you land on the fucking thing, 500 pounds of pure blue, fuzzy, big-titted muscle, and you just fucking crush the bastard. It is dead. It is squished.
And the best thing about it, it makes a squeaky, a squishy sound.
Oh, no, it doesn't make a squish sound, it makes a... like
I mean,
toy.
a squeaky sound.
Oh, dang.
Alright, we got food now.
Shark is dead.
Oh, I start dragging it back up to the shore.
Okay.
I am lost in the sauce of my victory.
I take a
Oh
look
my
at the arrow I plunged in its eye.
Eye.
Is it any good?
Well, the arrow.
Yes. Or
It's
in
good
this
for
case,
another
or
shot if you want to pull it out.
Yes.
You want the thing back.
Yes.
I will
After
allow
that,
this.
I take it to the water edge and I wish it off.
Okay. Yep, cool. Well done. You have a bolt again.
While they do that, I'm going to look forward ahead.
Forward ahead at presumably the rest of the castle. Yes.
Should I roll?
Supposedly, because it's all black. Yes.
Should I roll survival to get meat off of the shark?
Yes.
I can't even see the shark.
Oh, there you go.
We're gonna feast.
Enjoy your shark burgers, I guess.
I take you can cook this.
May I roll to
I am a cook.
harvest the teeth?
Sorry?
May I roll to harvest the teeth?
To harvest the teeth. I'm just going to say Doriel's roll was so good that yes, you can absolutely have some shark teeth.
Oh, hell yeah.
How crunched is the skull?
Looks pretty fucked, boy.
Hmm.
I managed to take a few very big, lovely teeth that were uncrunched.
Uncrunched.
These are gonna make some hella cool daggers.
And I leave y'all to it, and then I go up to the door because I've noticed certain somebody shouldn't be going off alone.
Is that somebody perchance Araka?
Yes.
Cool.
So do I need to roll survival as well to see if I can find at least one big tooth that's left?
Sure. There is a tooth left. Well done. You have acquired tooth.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I
Don't even need to roll
definitely would have
survival.
left
You
some. I
have
only grabbed 2.
I
You
am
have
cooking
acquired
us a
Nice.
fucking feast tonight.
You're welcome.
Do you have any recipes for sharks?
I can substitute it, damn it.
Can I keep on
Shark fin.
looking?
Hang on, Zaraka, you're getting ahead of yourself. Come on. You're
Yep.
getting ahead of me. That's the important bit. So, your
That's my character.
Rosa, you're right. Sorry, as you enter the main entrance to the castle, to your left, you see a door open ajar that leads to. Well, I can actually get the right fucking tool out. Hang on. Need to get the right tool out. Grabs cock. I mean, what?
What?
Dang.
What? Don't worry about it. I was making a joke about genitalia. Anyway, as you look through that door, you see some stairs. To your right, you see an area, but the door's kind of not as open, so you can't see. And ahead of you, you see it leads over to a big old room. Do you want to
Alright,
enter that room?
I want to take a look at the big open space. There we go, the big room.
There we go. I was
Ooh.
getting there. All right, leave me to it. Cool. Is that you?
I'm gonna walk over to the skeleton. I'm gonna poke it.
Well, as you walk over, do me a favor, could you?
Yeah.
Could you roll me acrobatics? Okay, right. You roll out of the way, very adeptly as gouts of flame fucking shoot out of the walls to the left and right over the bit of floor that you felt sort of go down slightly as you ran to go say hi to the skeleton. Congratulations, you just about managed to avoid being fucking killed.
I do
Then-
have hellfire resistance, so I could, have some
Yeah, that's
resistance to
hellfire
it.
resistance. This ain't fucking hellfire. This is just fire.
Darn. Okay.
I peek
Yeah.
into the room. This
I
room.
want to investigate the skeleton to see if there's anything I can take off of it.
Hang on. There we go.
Oh.
Right, the skeleton, what you see is charred bone. Like, there's a little bit of, like, a gold, a little gold mound, which you assume is a gold pouch that got fucking melted and is basically fused to the floor.
Can I try to take it from the floor?
Roll me strength with disadvantage.
A
No.
whole 6.
To answer your question, no. If you'd like the longer answer, fuck no.
Damn.
Yakko, you seem to have right. Right, Yakko, you also entering this room.
Looking at the skeleton.
Sorry?
I am looking at the skeleton.
Okay. Did you see Zaraka run in and did you happen